Are you a fresher looking for some effective interview tips? If yes, then you're in the right place. We all know that interviews can be nerve-wracking, especially if you're new to the job market. But don't worry, we're here to help you navigate these waters with confidence. We'll be covering some crucial aspects of the interview process, including getting to know the company you're applying for, dressing appropriately, practicing common interview questions, showcasing your soft skills, preparing your own questions, and of course, being punctual. These tips are not just applicable for face-to-face interviews, but also for telephone or virtual interviews. Remember, a successful interview is all about preparation and presentation, so let's get you equipped with the right tools and knowledge to make a lasting impression on your potential employer. Stick around to find out how to ace your next interview. First and foremost, research your potential employer thoroughly. This isn't about memorizing trivia for a quiz. It's about gaining a deep understanding of the company's history, its products, and most importantly, its core values and culture. When you understand what drives the organization, you can better align your responses during the interview. For instance, if you discover the company values innovation and community involvement, you might share how your love for cutting-edge ideas led you to volunteer in projects that uplift the community. This isn't just about ticking boxes, it's about demonstrating that your values align with the company's and that you can be a valuable addition to their team. Knowing about the company also enables you to speak confidently and ask insightful questions. It shows the interviewer that you've done your homework and that you're genuinely interested in becoming part of their team. So remember, a well-researched candidate is always impressive. Next, let's talk about the importance of dressing appropriately. The way you present yourself at an interview speaks volumes before you've even said a word. Looking polished and professional is crucial. This doesn't necessarily mean you need to wear a three-piece suit or a fancy dress. The key is to align your attire with the company culture. If it's a corporate setting, go for a more formal look. If it's a startup, business casual might be more appropriate. But regardless of the dress code, ensure your clothes are neat, clean, and wrinkle-free. Pay attention to your grooming as well. A clean, well-groomed appearance conveys respect for yourself and the people you're meeting. Finally, keep your accessories minimal. They should complement your outfit, not distract from it. Remember, first impressions count, and you want to make a good one. Your appearance can set the tone for the interview, so dress to impress. Now, let's move on to preparing for common interview questions. This is your chance to shine, to really showcase your unique experiences and qualities. So, how do you go about this? Well, the key is to practice, practice, practice. But not just any practice. You need to practice strategically. Consider the most common interview questions like, what are your strengths? Or, can you tell me about a time when you faced a challenge at work? When answering these, don't just list your strengths or describe a challenge. Instead, connect them to specific instances from your past where you've demonstrated these strengths or overcome these challenges. For example, if one of your strengths is adaptability, don't just state it. Instead, talk about a time when you were thrown into a new project at the 11th hour and how you quickly got up to speed, adapted to the new situation, and successfully delivered results. This adds depth to your answer and provides concrete evidence of your abilities. Remember, interviewers are not just interested in what your strengths are, but also in how you've applied them in real-world situations. The same goes for challenges. They want to see your problem-solving skills in action. So when discussing a challenge, focus on the steps you took to overcome it and the results you achieved. Another common question is, why do you want to work for us? Here, your research about the company will come in handy. Tie in the company's values, culture, or mission with your own career goals and aspirations. This will show the interviewer that you've done your homework and that you're genuinely interested in contributing to the company's success. Finally, always remember to be authentic and sincere in your responses. Interviewers can tell when you're being genuine and when you're not. So while it's important to practice your answers, it's equally important to express them in your own words and in a way that truly reflects who you are. Practicing your answers can give you the confidence to ace those tricky interview questions. Not just hard skills, your soft skills are equally important in an interview. These are the intangible abilities that can't be measured by a test score or a certificate. They include communication, teamwork, problem solving, and adaptability. So how do you showcase these during an interview? Easy. Narrate stories from your personal or professional life that highlight these skills. For example, if you want to demonstrate your problem-solving skills, you might share a story about a time you faced a challenging situation and how you resolved it. Or, to exhibit your teamwork skills, you could talk about a project where you collaborated effectively with your peers, contributing to a successful outcome. Similarly, to show your adaptability, you might discuss how you managed a sudden change in your project, or how you learned a new skill to meet a project requirement. Remember, showing is always more powerful than telling, so demonstrate your soft skills with real-life examples. An interview is a two-way street. Always have some questions ready for your interviewer. This is not just about being polite, it's a chance for you to delve deeper into the company, the role, and the team you could be joining. But don't just ask any questions. They need to be thoughtful, well-researched, and relevant. This is your chance to show your critical thinking skills, your curiosity, and your dedication. It's also an opportunity to determine if the company is a good fit for you. You might ask about the company's future goals, or how they anticipate market changes affecting their strategies. Or you could inquire about the team dynamics and how they collaborate on projects. Remember, these questions should be a reflection of you. They show your values, your interests, and your commitment. So, spend some time crafting them. Asking insightful questions can show your genuine interest in the role and the company. Punctuality is a virtue that never fails to impress. It's not just about being on time. It's about showing that you're organized, responsible, and respectful of other people's time. Now, when it comes to job interviews, punctuality takes on even greater significance. It's your first chance to show a prospective employer that you're reliable. Consider this. If you're late for your interview, what impression does that leave about your work ethic? Probably not a great one. So, plan your route to the interview location well in advance, taking into account potential traffic or public transport delays. Aim to arrive early, giving yourself time to gather your thoughts, breathe, and mentally prepare. Remember, punctuality isn't just about the physical act of arriving on time. It's a reflection of your overall approach to life and work. Being punctual not only shows your respect for the interviewer's time, but also your commitment to the job. Now that we've covered these essential interview tips, let's summarize. Firstly, it's important to research the company you're being interviewed by. This shows initiative and that you're interested in more than just a paycheck. Take time to learn about the company's history, its products or services, and its culture. This will not only impress your interviewers, but also help you gauge whether the company is a good fit for you. Next, we discussed the importance of dressing appropriately. Your attire should reflect the professional setting you're stepping into, and your grooming should be neat and clean. This is your chance to make a great first impression, so keep it polished and professional. We also emphasized the value of practicing common interview questions. This isn't just about rehearsing scripted responses, it's about highlighting your unique experiences and qualities. By practicing, you can ensure your answers are well thought out and reflect your true potential. Fourthly, showcasing your soft skills is crucial. These include communication, teamwork, and problem-solving abilities. Don't just claim you possess these skills, use anecdotes to demonstrate how you've used them in real-world situations. The fifth tip we covered was preparing questions for the interviewer. This shows you're not only interested in the role, but also invested in the company's future. By asking about the company's goals and how you could contribute, you're showing long-term commitment and strategic thinking. Lastly, we highlighted the importance of punctuality. Arriving on time shows respect for the interviewer's time and speaks volumes about your organizational skills. Plan your route, anticipate possible delays, and aim to arrive a bit early to give yourself time to relax and prepare. Remember, An interview is your chance to shine. With these tips in your arsenal, you're well on your way to acing your next interview. Good luck!